Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to memory plan the week of the 23rd of May in my 7x9 vertical planner using the leftovers of this beautiful Mess Plans Co kit called Something Blue. It is a week to my wedding at the filming of this video, but obviously this is just in the run up to my wedding. I can't remember how many weeks it was. But we'll get there. I also have all of the wedding overlays from my shop. I don't know what I'll pull in, but I just have everything there. I have some wedding deco from Scribble Prints Co. I have my countdowns, and I have these two floral sheets. I don't know whether I'll need them, but I got them. I also should have a washi from Simply Gilded, but I don't right now. So we're just going to get straight into it, and I think I'm going to start with the date covers because I feel like the date covers are a good place to start today. And I've thought about like making this florally. I think I'm just going to pull in the occasional floral to beef up the kit a bit but not use loads. I'm kind of feeling that rather than the full-blown floral that my last memory plan with me was. I'm also not going to do bougie this week. I probably could, but I don't know, I just don't feel like it, so I'm not. Simple as that. So got date covers nicely in there, and as usual we are going to start from the bottom of my sidebar, and we're going to start with my countdown to the wedding, except I like to have the washi in by that point, so I need to find my washi. One sec. That was much easier than I anticipated. I'm using this washi from Simply Gilded. The purple, though it is purple, it really matches one of the blues in the kit, so it kind of is a bluey purple clearly. So I've gone really hot. I'm going to have to take my jumper off in a sec. I said that the last I filmed Friday's video. It's a shop with me, which is a bit different, so let me know what you think of that, both as a theory and when you've watched it, let me know what you think. And then I cooled down, so maybe it's just like adrenaline when I start filming. I'm like, too hot, but I'm not nervous when I'm filming, so right, so yeah, my wedding is a week tomorrow, so this time next week I will be hopefully heading to bed on my own for the last time as a single person. I'm saying hopefully heading to bed because I'm not convinced we'll be ready for packing up and clearing up at this point, but hopefully we will be. This is clearly like made for current EC size because it is a bit big. So, and I've put the top washi wonky. I was like, why does this not seem to be going down straight? Well, it is going down straight, but why does it look like my page isn't straight? My page is straight. This washi ain't. There we go, that's better. And do I want to use the header at the top of the day? I might just leave it. I might just use the headers in the sidebar. Okay, so yeah, we're going to work up from the bottom, but we wanted the washi in so we know where we stood, and that's just because I'm quite liking doing like a bit more of a decorative top corner, so we'll do that if we can. So we have the wedding countdown first, then we're going to pop a header in, and then we're going to pop our two currently boxes in. So we've got learning, which was learning, and I'm just using that to mark in that I was working on my portfolio a lot of this week. We've got an excited for. I'm going to put in the next header. And these definitely need some overlay on them because they're a bit plain Jane at the moment. I've just started rewatching Jane the Virgin, and I freaking forgot how much I love it. It's such a good show, and I'm not loving how I've done this. Hang on, let's pull that back up and just turn it 180 degrees because I do want the icon on this side. And that's just that I can talk about it now because this is coming out after my wedding. This is exciting. I was drawing animals for the table plan all week, so we're getting married at Yorkshire Wildlife Park. If you didn't see my kit lineup, well, we are married at Yorkshire. We got married at Yorkshire Wildlife Park by the time you're seeing this video. We got married on a Saturday, and this is coming out on Monday, I believe. So yeah, we got married this weekend. So this is my first video as a married woman, which is really exciting. So yeah, so I was drawing animals, so our tables are named after animals, obviously, because couldn't not do that. And I drew all of the animals for the table plan. I could show them actually if people want to see, leave a comment down below and I will pop some photos in another video. I could even share like the process of drawing one of them if you would like. I think I'm going to use the wedding cake up in the top corner, and then I don't think I actually do have very much space, so I think we'll just stick with a floral trim. I think that will look cute enough for the May 2022. We'll just pop it right at the top there, finish off the day, and pop the May 2022 over it, just like that. And that's the sidebar and the base of the spread all done. I need to work out where my 4 boxes are going, so hang on 1 second. So the 4 boxes are going to go on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. So we're just going to pop, I like to alternate. I kind of want to use these two as a double back box on Thursday, Friday, as like man and wife. I don't know whether that really works, but I want to do it. So I'm going to like that, or I am if I put it down straight at all. Yeah, on Sunday. So that is that sheet of stickers all finished. That's another video I'm filming today. So I'm doing all of the rest of the filming that are videos that are going to come out in the next couple of weeks today ahead of the wedding. Sadly, I only have 3 glitter headers. I was thinking of dividing the page a bit with those, but that's fine. So that's actually the base done. That was really speedy. I've not done like a normal base for such a long time. So let's zoom in and we'll have a little look at the first half of the week already. Okay, so these are my stickers pulled out. I forgot to show you those at the beginning of the video. So we're just going to get straight on with Monday. And I'm not used to this kit at all, so I don't know how much stuff we've got or what we're going to play with, but we will get there. So first things first, I'm going to mark in sleeping in. And I do still want, like, I do want to pull in florals as like floral layering pieces, but I am generally preferring to layer on a planner at the moment. So we're going to use this floral with this Latired here for sleep in. And then there are some little things in the kit, and I do love to use little things for marking my morning routine. So that's what we're going to do next. After that, we did some tidying ahead of our cleaner coming the following day. I think for that we'll put in, there's these like quite small boxes here. They're kind of little thing size, to be honest, so we'll pull it in one of those. Then I don't know what the next sticker is for. It's a laptop sticker and I'm really not sure what it's for. I think it's possibly for portfolio, but I need to pull out my other planner and check. So this is my planner where I keep memory notes. So I know I did my analytics for the shop, for YouTube. I am doing a bit better at keeping up with tracking analytics at the moment. So I think I'm going to use a foiled functional layering piece there. Just foil those, layer those together for analytics. Then I did some printing. I do want that to be on a box, and I think I'm going to pull in one of the fancy labels just to cover up that line in the planner spread for printing. Cute. So that was printing dividers, so I'll probably write dividers underneath. Then I worked on my portfolio. And to be honest, this was a good chunk of the day. So I'm tempted to use quite a big floral. Do I want to do that? Tempted to like put quite a big floral layered with the laptop. I think I will. I think that looks quite cute. And then I'll just write in portfolio there or something similar. Like that's like an alternate to a squared off box. I do want to just pull it slightly to one side though, because I do need to fit in the word. So I'll just pull it slightly that way and slightly further down. So that's for working on my portfolio. Then I've written dress worry. I think this was bridesmaid dress worry. And so I'm going to pop another third box in. I think she told us the bridesmaid dresses weren't going to arrive. Or hadn't arrived, but she didn't mean that. I now regret this because I have 4 things left to mark and not very much space, but we'll make it work. So next I'm going to pop in a little thing, or even a couple of strips of this washi there to mark designing in. And was I drawing an animal here? Yeah, I drew the elephant on this day. So I've just put designing in. Then I did some more e-learning for my portfolio. I think that can go on another little layering thing. The problem is a lot of my layering things are quite chunky and I really don't have very much time space. So I'm not really sure about that. But the very last thing is that I memory planned, I was doing planning, sorry. So that can just go on a little thing right at the bottom of the day. And then we will just use whatever functional fits in that box, which I think might be, these quarter boxes are quite chunk. And I think that might fit nicely. Yeah, it does. So that's going to be to mark in Rangers. We were doing DV, so that's why it's a little walking sticker. Then we watched some TV and I did some planning. And that is Monday sorted. So we're going to move on to Tuesday. It's a bit weird, to be honest, not doing bougie or like the full floral thing, because I feel like I've not done a normalish spread for ages. So on Tuesday we're going to start off with a box because we didn't on Monday. And I do just like to sort of switch it up a little bit. And then we are going to, as always, pull in a little thing for morning routine because that is how I live my life. I then did a workout which I was going to pop with a layering functional. I think I wasn't, but that is my current thought. And it's a football sticker. So I think it'll look really cool if I layer the football with another circle. So let's pop in these stickers. So first thing I'm marking is that I couldn't sleep. Slept so badly that day. Like I just woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep at all. I wonder whether I'd forgotten to take my meds or something because like normally that is not a problem with me for me. But yeah, I'm normally not a morning person at all. Then I'm marking in a workout. After my workout, I worked on my portfolio. Yeah, you see, I already feel like I'm proper running out of boxes from the kit, and we're only on Tuesday lunchtime, if that even. So yeah, that's for working on my portfolio, and people would just not stop interrupting me that day, and I could not focus at all. So I'm going to mark that in next on this thing. So that's for the constant interruptions. And then I want to mark in that I was stressed out. I think I'm going to use another floral for that. It's quite a big sticker, so I think I'm going to use this one here and just layer it like that. Make what wasn't, oh no, because then the two florals are next to each other, except I've definitely just layered those together. Oh no. Right, what I'm going to do is try and get this up off here. These are premium matte on premium matte. It's not going to happen that they come off. We're going to use that first for getting annoyed at people interrupting so that the florals aren't like right next to each other. And then we're going to use that for stressed out, or just write them the other way around. Next I did a load of designing. Again, I was just working on drawing the animals. I was going to use that sticker, but it's the same colour as the one next to it, so we won't. We'll use this one here. I'm just going to pull it down a tiny bit to cover up that line. Yes, yes we are. And then I'm just going to mark in designing. As I was designing the animals, I thought I would try layering the pencil with the little zoo sticker. I don't know whether that works, but that's what I'm going to do. There with a design script. Then we had guides, and I think guides can go on. It was my hen party at guides, and I think it would look cool. And then we're going to mark in a binge watch at the end of the day. So let's just work out how I'm going to mark that in first. I think I'm going to use one of these patterned quarter boxes. Just pull it up a tiny bit. And I might even put this, rather than at the top, I might just, in the middle, I might just pop that there. So that's just to mark that I was doing more drawing and binge watching some TV. Then I have quite a big gap for guides. So I wonder whether one of these bigger florals would fit in. We could even use the whole, no, that's too big. Is the, I imagine, the way I know how Anna set up these files, and I imagine they're very similar sizes. Because of how she set up the files. Does it work the other way? Hang on. Yeah, no, it's just too big. Only slightly, but it is too big for what I want. And now I can't work out how it goes back on this piece of paper. Excellent. There. So I think we're going to have to use one of the just chunky floral bits instead, or I'm wondering whether we could use, I don't know, this. Does this work? Could I have it like, maybe we put that there. Like that. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Maybe if we just pull these up a bit. That's better. There looks to be a bit of a gap there, but I think it's fine. That will do nicely. So we're now on to Wednesday. First up is my morning routine, and as we have established, I nearly always mark in my morning routine with a little thing, whatever I'm doing. And it is the same thing as the header again, which isn't my favourite thing in the world, but we're going to live with. And then I had a sedation teaching day, so I think I'm going to pull in a half box from the kit, but potentially put it up on its side, so we'll come back to that in a second. First we're going to jump down to the bottom, and first things we're going to mark in is that we've sorted out our dance lessons for our first dance classes. We've been working on it for ages, so I've just got that. And then I want to mark in again that I was designing, and I think I've lost my zoo animal sticker, so let's pull out another one of those, because I might as well. So this is actually why I bought this sheet of stickers, was for marking wedding things, but I obviously couldn't say that at the time because I couldn't admit that that's why I bought them. So again, we're just going to layer the pencil with the zoo sticker, and maybe even layer those with a floral. Would that look cute? Or with just with the layering function, it might look better actually. Maybe if we grab one of these chevrons, if it'll peel, there we go, and then put it like that. I mean, I'm not sure if that's a bit excessive, but I quite like it. So that's there for designing. And then I have an in a pickle sticker, which was, oh, for fuck's sake. If you've been here a while, right, you know we've been having a situation with KCOM, and they didn't turn up this day. They were meant to come and service our internet, and that's what we've been told. They didn't turn up. So I spoke to them online, and they were like, oh yeah, we're coming tomorrow. We gave you the wrong date, soz. But they did finally admit fault, at least with this, and we got some money as an apology, which was nice because the amount of problems we've had so far with getting the service set up is a bit of a joke. And then the last thing I'm going to mark in was having a sedation teaching day, and I would really like to use one of these florals, but I don't know how I'm then going to mark in what it was, other than maybe just write it below. That might be the way forward. Oh god, I've stuck that down now, it's stuck there. I would like it a little bit higher up if I can. Let's just turn my planner and carefully rip it in half. Why not? That was a very nervous laugh. It wasn't meant to be as nervous as it was. Okay, right, so we just want to pull that up. I don't want to stick it down properly until I've lined this up, made sure it's okay. It's now a bit off centre. I mean, it's very off centre, but I think it's fine. I'm going to put this in the middle, and then if there's is the fancy label going to look too much? No, I'm going to put there, and we'll write sedation training day in it. I really like that actually. So that's the first half of the week, except this morning routine sticker. So let's turn over and look at the second half. Can you guess how I'm starting Thursday? I think you probably can, with my morning routine. So I'm going to actually pop Thursday and Friday down, and I've actually pulled out the same colour sticker. I didn't actually mean to do that. I just meant to pull off two stickers, and now they match the headers above them, and I don't love that. I'm just going to put morning routine down, preferably the right way round on both of them. So that's there, and that's there. Then we're going to mark in work. I'd like to mark in work the same way on both days, and I think we're going to pull in a layering functional to do it. I think just one of these simple circles. So we are just going to pop them straight down, and I do appear to be doing both days simultaneously at the moment. I think it's just like because they start off the same, I'm like, well, might as well do them the same. There we go. Right, so now we can move on and get on with the rest of the day for both of them. So the next thing I have to mark on the Thursday is that KCOM actually came and installed our internet, which, as you can tell at this point, felt incredible. Like, oh my god, we're actually getting internet. So I'm gonna use that sticker and finish off this page here. So I've got a very happy sticker for KCOM actually coming to install the internet. Next, it was my first day intermittent fasting in absolutely ages, and it gave me a really, really bad headache. I really couldn't think or anything. So that was not enjoyable. Then I fell down a bit of a rabbit hole reading about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Obviously the verdict wasn't out at this point, but it has come out since. I'm not going to be talking about it at the moment. I don't have the capacity to respond to the comments at the moment. So I don't want to get into it because I find the entire conversation very difficult, and there is a lot of incredibly triggering stuff surrounding it, and I would rather leave it at the moment. In the run up to my wedding, I don't really think it's the right time for me to be harping on about it and risking triggering myself, because I really I'm not in the best place at the moment, and it's not the right time. So I'm going to leave that there. But I am going to mark it in again later in the spread, but it's not because I don't think the issue is important. I think it's incredibly important. It's that I don't have the right words yet, and I might one day, but right now I don't. Anyway, so then I'm marking in trying to draw but I can't focus. So that's that day. So then on to Friday. On Friday we got a huge wax order, so that's the next thing I'm going to mark in. So I'm going to pull in this box here. Then it was new release time in my shop, and I think that would look really cute if I used this flower, the bow like that, and then like new releases is like the full width. I don't like that. Will this bow come up without destroying the flower? Yes. I think maybe I don't need to do that. I think maybe I need to put this down, then the new releases over it, and then pull off a leafy bit, peel this up and layer it underneath. I think that's the best way to do that. So that is new releases all marked in, and I'll put this sticker back down there. Then I pulled stickers and did some planning. So I think for pulling stickers, just trying to work out what colour that box is. It's that colour. I think we'll put in a fancy label for pulling stickers there. And then for planning, maybe I'll use one of the flags in the kit, because I've not touched those yet, and normally flags are like one of my favourite things, and I haven't touched them. So we're going to pull in this flag, and we're going to cover up those beautiful rings, or in fact, maybe no we're not. We're going to turn this flag 180 degrees and put it at the other side, put the sticker there, and pop in a plan script over the rings, like that. Then I want to mark in that we watched some TV, and then I'm going to mark in that I was feeling very overwhelmed, and it's going to finish exactly the same way. So there's basically, this bit is different on the 2 days, but I've actually finished the days incredibly similarly, which is almost amusing, isn't it, really? That was not intentional in the slightest, but it's fine. So there we've got a thank God it's Friday for feeling overwhelmed. Then we are on to Saturday, and is there a weekend banner in this kit that I've not touched? Not that I can see. This kit is a bit weird. It includes really random things. So we're going to pop in my morning routine on both Saturday and the Sunday straight away. There and there. Beaut. Then I want to mark in a workout, and I think I'm just going to pull in a strip of washi. It's just plain washi there. Then I was packing orders, and maybe I'll pull in a flag from the kit again. Actually, again, I'd quite like to put the script on the flag, so I think I'll put the pack orders like at the top of the flag. Does that look dumb? Maybe, but are we going to stick with it? Yes. Yeah, I quite like that actually in the end. I wasn't sure when I was putting it down, but we got there. Then we're going to put down this next box for pulling stickers. I was then filming for a good chunk of the day. I think for filming we'll just pull in a simple floral trim. There. Cute. And put this there and the film script next to it. I think that looks nice. After filming, I want to mark that I was working on my portfolio, and for that I think we're going to pull in another half box from the kit. Just be a little bit lower than that. There. And that's for working on my portfolio. Then I was feeling really overwhelmed and stressed out and down and really struggling, to be honest. I don't know. I've been struggling a lot recently, but it is what it is. It's kind of fine. Then I'm going to mark in. After that, I'm going to mark in doing my VA prep and then doing some odd jobs. I think for the VA prep, I am going to use a layering icon with my take photos script and sticker in the gap. I really could have bougied this, but it's fine. So that's for taking photos, and then at the end of the day, just for doing some odd bits of jobs. So we've also up here, we never put in this, which was my workout sticker, or this, which was my morning routine. I don't know why we skipped past those, but we did. Got those and those nicely in. So then on Sunday, after my morning routine, I went for my dress fitting. Final dress fitting. They need to do one little alteration, but I didn't need to retry it on afterwards. I don't want to explain why or how that works, but just know that is the case. So after that, we're going to pop in a half box for my dress fitting. Then we'll do something for designing. I'm kind of tempted to do the big circle again, but I kind of want to see how much space we have left, because there's quite a lot to mark on this day actually, so maybe not. I'm going to jump down to the bottom of the day, and we've got a full box. I'm going to jump down to the bottom of the day where I'm going to mark in doing the table plan, and above that I'm going to mark in, there was a lot of activity around a planner meet up in the UK going on, and I got sucked into reading a lot of it, so I'm going to mark that in. Above that I'm going to mark that I was really having a bad brain day, because I was. And I've got a holding on by a thread sticker for that. There. That was to mark that I was burnt out. Then something happened with a pal this day, and I just was going to mark it in. It was upsetting, it was a situation, it's fine, we're both just not communicating well. That's the best way to describe it. So I really don't have much space here. So I want to mark in the 3 animals that I drew this day, and I also want to mark in that designing. So I don't really know how best to mark both of those things in. I think that can go like that, and then we don't have space for a big floral for designing. So let's just see if we can use a littler floral. Maybe like in the middle. We'll see how this looks. Again, I should have layered this on the side, but I didn't. So I regret all of my decisions here. All of the decisions were bad. Let's see if we can separate these two stickers. I doubt I'm going to be able to, and without pulling the eye off my design, preferably. Or maybe I can. Seems to be coming off okay so far. Okay, I lost a tiny bit of ink there. That's fine. You can cover up a tiny bit there. Oh, I did rip the eye off my design. It's fine though. Oops. So we've got design in there. And then I'm going to just list the animals that I drew. Then for falling down the drama rabbit hole, I've just got this girl here. And for working out the table plan for the wedding, I've got that there. And that is everything. So let's open it up and we will look where we're at. This is where we're at. I am kind of tempted to throw this silver foil deco along the top, but I think it might look silly. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put the countdown to the wedding in. That was silly. Right, so we are 2 weeks. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. 2 weeks to the wedding on this day. Yeah, 28th, 4th, 11th, yeah. So for the 2 weeks until the wedding, I think we're just going to pop it down here. There. Cute. That's fine. And then I never put this in the sidebar, use will, which was the little countdown. And again, it's just 2 weeks to our wedding, till our wedding. There. Mute. Okay, so now we need to throw in the rest of the full box overlays, or some full box overlays, and some headers. I think we're going to save that sheet of headers. We'll just pull in the ones because we've only got a few to cover from in here. So we don't have a double box, so we don't need the double box scenes. Oh no, because we're treating this as a double box, aren't we? And I think the top and the bottom one will work better for this double box scene. So we'll do that there, and that there. And that will look cute. And then I think we're going to frame the rings here. Oh, I should have framed the cake actually. Maybe I'll just put the rings over the cake. Why not? Hey. I don't love that, but it's fine. And then there's just this box here. And I think we'll just use the top and bottom ring confetti for that. Then, because we mostly used ring stuff, I am going to just use these headers here. Just the ring ones. Ring confetti headers. Put those up the side. Need one more off another sheet. There we go. And that's all the overlays and stuff in. So that's how we're looking. I will write everything in and just run a box over those boxes. That was really hard to say. Okay, so whilst I'm writing everything in, it's time for our weekly little check-in. Honestly, I'm really struggling at the moment, but that's kind of fine. It is what it is. I'll get there and I will feel better at some point, but right now I just don't. I'm sure I will, and I'm not worried about it, but I'm just a bit sad. I'm really excited for our wedding, and I've just got married by the time you're seeing this video, and oh my gosh, I can't quite believe it. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. And I'm really excited to be married. So yes, welcome to my first video as a married woman. How bizarre. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Here is what is left in the kit. Actually more than I expected there to be. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought I'd have nothing in this kit, but I think pulling in a few of the florals really did help. I haven't used much of the florals at all. There's plenty to go back into my storage. So yeah, comment, like down below if you enjoyed this video. Do you like what I did with the kit? What do you think? Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!